Now let's look at the ICOs as it happened in 2017. That was the first year of the craze. This shows you essentially the amount that has been raised in the particular ICOs. There's a large number of ICOs that raised under $1 million. Most ICOs raised something between $5 to $25 million. So these are firms that would be sort of falling roughly into the size of the Toronto Venture Exchange, the TSXV. So those firms are sufficiently big, so roughly have a market cap of, I think, $25 million is an upper limit there. And so you can see that ICOs therefore are actually competition to these existing markets. Now, where has the money been raised? Well, you can see in terms of the dollar amount that has been raised, most of it comes from the US. It's not a surprise. That was in 2017. I think if you go further down, you find actually much more money has been raised in China. And you can see this little dot there in the middle of Europe. Well, that's Switzerland, right? Switzerland has something which is referred to as the Crypto Valley. This is a particular canton in Switzerland, which has a very lax law and very lax restrictions on what crypto finance companies can do. Now, if you look at the distribution over time and in terms of size, you can see one of the largest ones is Filecoin. Filecoin is a mechanism where you have decentralized file storage. You also see Polkadot. Polkadot is another blockchain. EOS is another blockchain. It has dates there because EOS issued its tokens in a rolling manner, month by month, with a new type of financing and pricing each month applied. So that's that. Now, which areas do most of these ICOs fall into? Well, as you can see, most of them fall in some form into finance, information provision, and media. So media means basically these are tokens that allow you to pay, for instance, for a type of newsletter that you can get. If you look at the particular sectors, and you look at the blue ones only because this is the ones that we're interested in, most of them are in some form of payment processing. You have fund management tools, managed funds, and exchanges or banking services. All right, so we'll be talking also about decentralized finance applications. None of this data here includes the movement of decentralized finance application in 2020, but that's okay. All that we're doing here is we're trying to just find a way how we can categorize them. Now, how are they normally being raised? What are they being raised for? Well, most of it is some form or other related to a smart contract platform. So essentially what this is, it's a new platform that you develop, which you can think of as a service layer above the infrastructure, but below applications, except if you take out EOS and Polkadot, which are just new blockchains. All right, now the question is, why an ICO? What is an ICO? What can it do for you that you cannot get elsewhere?